Hello everyone! It is me. I am back again. What a surprise. Still me on my channel. Today I am doing a little get ready with me, but I am doing it stream edition. Yep, that's right. Today I am going to show you how I get ready for my streams. How I do my makeup, how I do my hair, picking out my outfits. Really, it's just my shirt because you can only see my upper torso, but I'm going to show you my entire routine to look presentable. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, usually when I want to stream, I want to get on there as fast as possible. I don't want to have to do too much effort, anything, to like get ready. So the makeup that I do is usually pretty simple, but today I'm just going to give you something a little bit fancier so that the video is more interesting than me just like dabbing at my concealer for 20 minutes. Now, I don't usually do this, but today I'm feeling a little fancy, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of this only primer that I have in my collection. It is the NYX Professional Makeup Hydra Touch Primer. It's a hydrating primer. It's the only one that I have. I'm just gonna go in with like this much, maybe a little bit more. Pop that all over my face and then just sort of apply it similar to the way I would apply a moisturizer. Boom. Now, if you watched my other Pisces video, you will already know this, but I actually don't own a foundation right now. So what I do instead is I take some of my moisturizer. This is one that my sister makes because she's like a genius like that, and I mix it with my concealer. This is from Juvia's Place. You cannot see the label because I've worn it off because I've used it so much, but it is in the shade 21. It's actually a tiny little bit light for me and a little bit cool for me, I feel like, but hey, it works. And then I apply that with a wet sponge. This is not wet yet. I'm gonna go do that. Alrighty, and we are back. I'm going to mix up my quote-unquote foundation and get that on my face. Alright, so this is what we've got so far, just with foundation. Clearly, your girl needs a little more help than that. So I'm just going to take the same concealer that I already used to make my foundation and just use it as a concealer because that's what it is. It's a concealer. In person it is far from perfect, but on camera, if we're like this, if arm's length away, it looks okay. So we're just gonna roll with it. Alright, and now I'm going to do my brows and my eyes. What I do is I take some brown eyeshadow from this eyeshadow palette that I got from like Primark for like $5 in like 2016, and I just fill it in starting from the center going out. Now see, I think there was just too much on my brush for this brow because this one looks a lot better and I haven't even brushed it out yet. This one needs help though. Alright, and then I use some, this is also from NYX. In case you couldn't tell, I fluctuate between cheap products and really nice products like this one from Juvia's Place. And I just go in to set the brows a little bit more. Good brow, bad brow, good brow, bad brow. You know what? We're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna clean it up around the edges with a little bit of concealer, especially on bad brow. And And then for eyeshadow, the look I usually do depends on the mood I'm in. Sometimes I'll do like a fun pink eyeshadow or like a blue eyeshadow or just like weird colored eyeshadows if I'm in a weird mood like that. But usually I do a more neutral look. Luckily, the formula that I use for all of these eyeshadows is exactly the same. Let's say I'm doing a blue look with these colors. I've got these to work with, these four to work with pretty much, plus maybe this white if I want to do some highlight stuff. I'll usually start with a mid-tone, so like this blue right here, or maybe this aqua-ish color right here. We're not doing blue today, but this formula still applies. So for me, I go in with this kind of sparkly peachy beige sort of color, and I just pop that all over my lid. So then the second thing that I do is that I take a darker color and I go into my crease. So like just up here, around in there, down to the inner corner of my eye. Today I am going to take this pink color and use that for my crease. Oh, I forgot to mention this, but I also like to put it on my lower lid. Then after that, I take this fluffy brush and I just blend it out. And then finally, I go in with a highlight shade and I pop that on the center of my lid. I also like to place this on my brow bone, just to make that pop a little bit more, just to give it a bit more dimension. And now for the eyeliner. Now, once again, I'm sure you're seeing a trend by now, but I actually do not own a proper eyeliner. I don't have a pencil eyeliner, I don't have a gel liner that comes in like the little pot, I don't have like a liquid liner. For some reason, I just don't have one in my collection. So what I do instead is that I take, where did that angled brush go? And I actually take the same color that I used for my brows because everything comes from this tiny little palette, and I use that to line my eyes. And it gives kind of a softer effect, which I like. With liner, without liner, with liner, without liner. Again, from arm's length, it looks okay. And then I'm just gonna finish it off with some mascara from, guess what? NYX. And now, we're getting close to the end. Two more things. I know I said at the beginning that this is gonna be simple, and it is not turning out to be simple, but just roll with me here. Lastly, I'm going to pop on some of this, again, from NYX, Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. It's like a peachy color, so I kind of use it as like a combo highlight slash blush, because that's just what works on my skin tone. If you had a darker skin tone, then it would probably just be a highlighter, but for me, it works double duty. So I just go ahead and pop that on my cheeks slash highlight, like that little bright strip that you see right there, focusing a little bit on here. Then I also like to put some on my nose, because I am just a little bit of an e-girl. Pop any leftovers on my cheeks again. That would really be more of like my, I can't find the word for it right now, but the bone that's like here. Cheekbone, because it's a bone in your cheeks. And then lastly for lips, again, this depends on the day, but just for today, I'm gonna take a nice pink color. So I just pop this on. Try to keep it a pretty light layer. And then over top of that, I promise This is the last step, lip gloss. I don't even know what brand this is from anymore. That's how long I've had it and it's just worn away. So I just take a little bit and pop it on. Like that. And that is the finished look. Wait. I just realized I have to do hair too. It has been canonically an hour. So, for this disaster on top of my head, usually if it looks nice, I'll just leave it down. But it never looks nice. So what I do instead is I do a half up with two little things. Buns. They're called buns. Of course, if you have different hair textures, it might be a bit of a different process to get that look. But for me, I'm losing my English again. I'm just gonna get into it and show you how I do it. So, first, I take my hairbrush and I detangle my hair. Again, this might not work for everyone. So what I typically do is I separate it into two sections. I usually like to have a side part on my head just because let me show you what a center part looks like. I mean, obviously it looks a little bit weird now because like one side is floofier than the other, but center part, I feel like is just a little bit of an awkward look for me. So I'm actually going to try a center part today. I do not usually do a center part, but we're gonna see if it works. You know what, the center part doesn't look good on me, but maybe it'll look good on you. That being said, I hate it. I will be redoing it on a side part, and I will be right back.
A few moments later.
Alright, so here it is with the side part. It looks marginally better. This is it. This is my stream look, basically. And then on top, I don't know, usually I just wear a cute sweater or something. Let's see if I can, like, find something in this transition. Like, oh, that's not what I wanted to have happen. Anyway, here I am. This is the finished look. And this is how all the kids are dressing these days. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This video took a lot longer than I expected it to. Shout out to Editing Campbell for, like, making this one work. Also, shout out to the Monster Prom video that hopefully is going to be going out later today. And by today, I mean, like, canonical today, not, like, video today. Like, Saturday, March 27th. Should be going up. We'll see if that actually happens or not. Anyway, if you liked this video, make sure to like it, and if you want to see more videos like this, or you just have any advice for my terrible hair and makeup skills, comment that down below. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe. Oh, and also, if you want to see me actually in this makeup, doing the stream thing, then make sure to subscribe. No, you don't have to subscribe to my Twitch. Follow it. The link is down in the description box below. I've been trying to stream a lot more frequently on there, so it should be nice and full of content when you show up. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.